loved the movie, thought it was fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
I had a real sort of goosebumps moment as well when those doors opened and you saw Superman's silhouette for the first time. So I'm wondering if you had a moment in the film where you felt sort of similar.
You know what, watching it again, the second time when I watched it again, I think that was the same moment when he came through. I think also the first moment you see him, the first moment he reveals his powers, when he rips the door off and he's like on fire. I think a lot of women are having goosebumps at that moment. So.
Do you feel you've got almost a date with destiny with Lois Lane in a way? Because I know you were in Smallville a while ago, I think, eating kryptonite vegetables or something.
Yeah, I did. They were krypton-infused vegetables.
Yeah, and then you've mentioned you tested before as well, so is it kind of great to get this role?
It is really great to get this role. I sort of went after it as Lois Lane would, where I just kept going, you know, I gotta try, right? There's no point in not trying, and just really grateful it happened when it did, and with the people that it happened with, they're just really a remarkable group.
She's very sort of a modern journalist, I guess, in this movie as well. It's a very different relationship because she runs straight parallel with Clark instead of chasing him. So was it good to have a new spin on her in that way?
It was. It allowed for her to sort of be a part of the solution, and you sort of didn't have to suspend, you know, your belief in her that she wouldn't recognize that Clark and Superman are the same person. So it gives her, I think, a little bit more credibility and allows for her to be really dimensional.
What did you think when you saw Henry in the costume for the first time?
I mean, I just giggled. I did. I mean, I wish that I had a cool story, like, where I looked cool. He looked really cool, but I literally sat there and giggled like a 5-year-old girl, because he just looked like Superman, and he's just so handsome and he's just so Superman, and it was just like kind of overwhelming. So
Zach as well, we know Zach can create amazing images, but I wonder for you, what's he like sort of one-to-one as a director to actress?
He's really wonderful. It was always important to him that the film have a lot of heart and that these characters' relationships be believable, and so he spent a lot of time talking to us about, you know, not only what was happening in the scope of a scene, but what was happening even in like the details of relationships. So that was always something that was really important to him. So that was really nice to have that balance.
You have some really good scenes with Lawrence Fishburne as well in this film. Are you looking forward to possibly doing more of that in the sequel? Because
that would be so much fun. I like it when it's fun when Lois is at the Daily Planet, because it's sort of like her domain. That's where like she's in her element, you know.
Did you go back at all and look at any of the other Lois Lanes, or was it just, you know, the script is what?
The script is what it is. I mean, I was so familiar with it because, you know, I watched Smallville, and I, you know, used to watch, you know, Lois and Clark, and I used to, you know, I grew up watching Superman, so I was very familiar with the character of Lois Lane. So it was just, the hardest thing is just letting go of all of even my preconceived notions of what Lois should be, and just allowing for myself to play her as honestly in the moment as possible.
Very fine as well. We've seen you with Kermit the Frog and Superman now. Two of Hollywood's nice guys, but who is the nicest?
I know. Kermit's pretty nice, but he has some biting sarcasm, so I'm going to go with Superman. He's a little bit more earnest. Yeah.